Today we're talking all about earnest money, also known as earnest money deposit, EMD, good faith deposit, or earnest money contract. We're going to cover what is earnest money, who gets the earnest money, how much is earnest money, and what happens to my earnest money. So stay tuned. What is earnest money? Earnest money is the good faith deposit that you put down to show the seller that you're serious about the contract. Signing the contract isn't enough. It's a token of your intent to actually go through with the purchase. This money is generally due within 3 days of a signed, ratified contract. How much is earnest money? There is no set amount, at least not here in Arizona. The amount of earnest money that you put down is entirely up to you and the seller. A lot of people like a good round number, $1,000, $2,500, $5,000, while others prefer a 1 or 2% down. The thing to keep in mind is that it's completely negotiable as part of the contract, but you must have the cash ready at the time of signing the contract. Who gets the money? That's the beautiful thing. It doesn't go directly to the seller. It goes to your title and escrow company, someone that your real estate agent should have suggested if you don't have someone of your own. They're essentially a third-party mediator who holds on to the money until the conclusion of the contract or until another agreed-upon time to release the funds. What happens to my money? That's a great question. Honestly, for the 30 or so days that it takes to close your contract, it just sits there with the title company. They hold on to it until the end of the contract, and assuming that everything goes as planned, that money will become part of your actual full down payment for the house. Or it can be refunded to you. Or any number of things. Talk to your real estate agent, but most people generally apply it to their down payment, which reduces the amount of cash that you have to bring to the closing table. What happens if we don't close? That's another great question, and one that I hear from a lot of people. That's a lot of money, I don't want to lose it. No, you won't lose it. As long as you are breaking the contract within the terms set forth in the written agreement, you can get your deposit back. Say, during the 10-day inspection period, you find something you just can't live with about the house. You can walk away and still receive your earnest money back. There's several other clauses like that, so be sure to read the contract. And if you have any questions, talk to your real estate agent. They should be able to explain all of the different times that you have to get your earnest money back. That said, if you break the contract outside of those terms, you would be responsible for forfeiting your earnest money, which means that the seller would get to keep it as a way to make them whole. If you think about it, they've had the house off the market, meaning you've cost them time in selling their house, so this is their way of being compensated. The interesting thing about earnest money is that everybody across the nation kind of has a little bit different terms for it. Some call it earnest money, that's probably most prevalent here in Phoenix. Some call it an earnest money contract. Some call it a good faith deposit, and others call it an earnest money deposit, or an EMD. Whatever you call it, at the end of the day, it's an important part of the contract because it does signal your intent to go through with it. Most people find it to be just a token, but at the same time, it does give a little bit more clout than just signing your name to a paper. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you find these tips and other videos helpful. And if you do, be sure to like the video and hit subscribe down below so that you catch all of our new videos dropping every Tuesday. More importantly, drop a note down below and tell me what they call earnest money in your area. Absolutely. That works.